directly past him, and that's what I mean about getting used to the playoffs. They don't call as many fouls. You can't be lazy on passes, and you hope that Cousins is not hurt because he's staying down on the floor on the defensive end, grabbing his left hip area.
Thought he had the steal, then landed hard, and it's a three-pointer for Shabbat. And DeMarcus Cousins limping toward the bench.
He has to come out, Marvin. I don't know if the team saw it, and they did, and they're calling that for him, and he looks very frustrated running to the side. But in the playoffs, he gets in the passing lane. This is what you want, but right here, not to make fun of the injury, but we call that a flat tire when a player just falls, and he isn't touched by anyone.
And DeMarcus has made it back from that torn left Achilles tendon that was suffered last January when he's with the Pelicans.
Crowd to their feet, and Curry against Tucker on top.
And back to the isolation one-on-one ball.
It's Durant with Shumpert defending, and Kevin Durant laces one through.
And he's hurt.
He is holding on to his right Achilles as Harden works into Iguodala, who just picked up the Golden State foul.
And shooting, and hitting! Three-pointers for Cook, and a lead back up to 10.
There's no timeout. And Klay Thompson's hurt.
Thompson, they're trying to say call time Golden State. They can't, though, as Ibaka answers. And now they call timeout. Toronto had possession, so Golden State could not call timeout. Some of the players wanted him to foul to stop the play. And he is limping heavily. And an upset Klay Thompson goes to the bench. We'll be right back.
Points, trying to draw a foul here. Spreads his legs and lands awkwardly, and progressively looks like it just starts to bother him more and more until finally on that last possession he's calling for a foul. He can't go any longer. Before they did it, he made a three, and now he's in the back trying.
Leonard goes hard, finish won't go as Kevon Looney goes down. Looney had come in for DeMarcus Cousins.
You talk about strong. He just bulldozed Looney, who's a big guy. I mean, wide. Leonard didn't even feel that. Just attacking.
Getting Curry that wide open look. But I'm defending Steph Curry. I'm not going to allow him to get going because he can be a guy that takes over this game.
Siakam, Powell gets a good look. Puts it in. Three-pointer. Meanwhile, Iguodala is down and still not up. You can see on the left side of your screen, and that forces the Warriors to call time. Nick Nurse comes out to check on Andre Iguodala. Let's see what happened here. Runs right into a wall. Marc Gasol, illegal screen, but Iguodala paid the price. We'll be back. Iguodala shaken up. An illegal screen there by Marc Gasol, but the size and strength of Gasol, and Iguodala went down. As Iguodala goes back to the locker room, Jalen Rose goes Jurassic. You're going to want to see that. Michelle. Ibaka trying to stay with Durant, knocks it away, and Durant slipping. Durant goes down holding his leg. Ibaka goes up and is fouled down the other end. And Durant grabbing that right leg. It's the right calf that put him out. And his teammates going over to check on him. I don't like to hear the fans cheering.
I'm surprised by that, and the players are telling him not to be doing that.
No question. These Raptor fans have been wonderful, but to cheer for a player who gets injured. Another missed free throw. Siakam nearly traveled. Green on Lowry. Lowry gets past, falls down, lost the ball. Thompson running the floor, and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee, now writhing in pain. Steph Curry slamming the ball on the court, so upset. Green went up to block it. Some of the players saying something. Danny Green saying, I'm just trying to block the play.
No, that wasn't a dirty play by Danny Green.
And everybody for the Warriors in the franchise and here in the stands holding their breath. Klay Thompson obviously in some pain. He grabbed that left knee right away. Mark, you talked about it earlier. One of his strengths is how durable he's been. The fact that he only missed the one game after straining the hamstring. He plays on a lot of nights other players wouldn't be out there.
And I'm going to say this, they're going to be more wary of putting him back in.
There you see the awkward landing and right away.
After this Durant situation. Wow.
So obviously needs help up. Danny Green's just trying to block that shot. That, as you said, Jeff, is not a dirty play. And as soon as Thompson grabbed it, this is what Steph Curry was doing.
And Mike, if he leaves, he can't come back in. So if he doesn't shoot the free throws, he's out for the rest of the game.
Klay Thompson was headed back to the locker room, but then turned around and limped back out on the floor. And it's what, Jeff, you said. On a personal foul, as Danny Green shows some sportsmanship there, and Thompson agrees there was nothing intentional. But if you're hurt on a play and it's not a flagrant foul and you can't shoot the free throws, you cannot return to the game. And I think they got the message to Klay Thompson as he was walking back to the locker room. Hey, if you want to come back in this game, you need to shoot these free throws.
And if you're Steve Kerr, you substitute right now so that when you take a foul, as you see Klay in the back.
He was walking to the locker room and then somebody yelled something. He turns around to shoot the free throws. Then you can take him out, obviously. And got the huge roar from the Oracle crowd.
Very similar to the Boston experience with Paul Pierce when he came back onto the floor. But the difference is this guy didn't have to use the restroom.
And he hits the free throw. You can see him dragging that right leg a little bit, or the knee, excuse me, as he now has 29 points.
And I'm not sure they're going to foul. I think they're signaling to go back and play zone.
To me, I'm committing the foul, but Klay Thompson looked like he can actually survive on the floor right now.
He's staying in the game, and there's the foul. Cousins fouls Siakam. Thompson did not want to come out.
They didn't want that foul.
And Cook will come in. Thompson walking slowly, trying to run it.
But Mike, I love the idea of making sure he's right. Let's take him in the back and make sure he's right.
And that's exactly where he's going, Mark.
You can't afford to make another mistake.